We won last year. We came in first place. We hate losing.
Thinking we're gonna have balls in the birds. That's what I'm thinking. In other words, yeah, we had 10 more feet to this to bring it off so we don't get into the birds. And then we run 2 rows in here, and then we bring it off. We run a row of 4. I'm John Morrison. I'm the owner of Not So Pro Sports. We have been doing beach volleyball tournaments for 22 years. We've been running leagues for 23 years. And this is our big tournament of the summer, Wasaga Beach. We have 28 courts here. We have about 1,000 players coming. Everything from Elite Fours down to recreational sixes. So it's all a co-ed tournament. It's all, mainly for fun. We do offer some cash to the high-end teams as well as some prizing. But, we have a big party on Saturday night. It's a big social. A lot of these teams are coming from leagues from all over Ontario. And it really has turned into a great annual event after 22 years of being here. Okay. Okay.
Some people could refer to us as the misfits. We're just a random group of people, seemingly, came together later on in life. We never really knew each other growing up, and it's kind of a blessing to meet so many people that gel together so well and you get along with really well. And a lot of people who just enjoy having fun and getting together and spending some time together.
Kelly, I don't know, she's just kind of like the mom of the group. She contains us. She kind of relaxes everyone when we get a little bit too stressed out. CJ, oh man, CJ, he's the competitive one. He's the one that gets a little frustrated if we're losing. It's kind of obvious too. He knows that. We've talked about it. Curtis is just a big old goofball. He's him and Xavier, the two of them together is just like a disaster, I swear. Oh, Xavier. Well, you'll know if it's him if you see his feet up in the air because he loves doing his handstands. I'm sure he's mentioned that already. Myself, I like to think I'm the funny one. I used to take volleyball super seriously and I would get upset if I had messed up, but now that I'm the old washed up player, I don't know, I'm more lighthearted. I like to joke around, have a lot of fun, and I don't take it too seriously if I hit a ball out or if someone blocks me or if I mess up a serve. It's not life or death anymore.
Last year we actually ended up winning, which was pretty exciting. So I think we've got to keep up our reputation for this year. We got to, fight off all the competition and fend for our title again.
This year at the tournament, I'm just kind of hoping for, obviously a win would be nice like last year, but I'm just kind of hoping for a good time. And I know that every single year, every time we hang out as a group, whether we're playing volleyball or not, we always have a really good time. I definitely think we'll be ready for the tournament. And again, we're looking forward to hanging out with everybody and playing really competitive volleyball. And that's when we have the most fun, is when we're competitive. So we want to make sure that we're tuned up for that.
Every 20 minutes we have a game, so they're timed. They're not exactly point specific. So, however many points you can score in 20 minutes, that's what you're left with for a final match. And then it depends, I guess, how well you do getting into the finals and the playoffs and everything like that.
I grew up playing basketball, but always had a love for volleyball. And getting older with the aerobic activity that it takes to play basketball, I find that it's easier to stick with volleyball. So that's kind of what I've been doing with my life for the past couple of years. I had a lazy eye growing up. I got it fixed when I was 8 years old, and then shortly after that I started getting into basketball, playing travel teams, and my parents noticed that my shot was off. I wasn't really picking up the game as quickly as other people did. So shortly after that, in my early teens, I got it checked out by an eye doctor, and it turned out that actually throughout the years that my eye was crossed, my brain kind of just shut it off. So it's not that I'm blind in my left eye, I just don't use it. So even though you look at me and I look somewhat normal, I don't use my left eye at all. So it's my depth perception is affected. Again, I don't really have peripheral vision, so I rely a lot on my hearing, and I've actually found that my senses are heightened because of that.
We have to make her feel like it's not a disability, right? She's lived this way for this long. She's figured it out. We help her with it whenever she does need it. If she can't see anything on her left side, which is very oftenly used excuse. We don't know if it's always legitimate or not, but we'll let her have it because, you know, we're nice guys.
Occasionally, if we notice that like a couple of things aren't going very well, we'll try and keep mind of where she's at in the court, where everyone else is at, and try and give her passes that are a little bit in front of her so that she can see where everyone is and what's happening on the inside of the court so she can make the best option of where to put it.
We're definitely super accommodating. I mean, like, it's unfortunate that someone can't see. Like, I can't imagine living my life without being able to see out of one eye, right? To me, it's not a struggle, but to her it is. We keep it lighthearted, make sure she knows that she's not, like, different, you know, she's still one of us, a misfit.
We started off slow. It was our first game of the day, right? So it's all good. We came back.
We cannot lose to a Windsor team.
Yeah,
Love you guys.
That team's a bunch of our friends, so
Yeah.
it was funny that we played them first, but MVP, this girl.
MVP.
Fun game.
MVP.
Good game.
How about you? What do you think of the game?
It was tiring, actually. I haven't played in a little while, and I'm pretty tired after that. But it was fun. It was a good game. It was a good game.
Jen, where are you?
Peace out.
We won this one 54 to 21. So right now we're starting to find our groove, find our mojo. All finally working together. Morning games are always kind of tough, you know, gotta wipe the sleep out the eye. But this one, you know, we're finally getting our groove. So the chemistry's starting and we're having some fun.
Oh, okay. Get out of here. This is gross.
Guys,
Food on 3.
1, 2, 3, food!
We're playing really well. We only had 2 games this morning, so it was a little bit slow to start with, but we're getting there. We're getting good. Yeah, we're trying to switch up the lineups a little bit to see what's working for us, because we have a lot of players that can play a lot of different positions, so we're doing pretty good.
Writing down the scores, gonna get some food, and then on to the next one, I guess. On to the next one. Thanks.
It does have a level of difficulty in it. I don't like to use it as an excuse. For me, I just kind of tell people I don't really know any better. I had the surgery when I was 8, so as long as I've been playing, this is how I've been playing. And people ask me, oh, if there was a surgery to fix it, would you? And I don't even really think that I would. You just have to make the adjustments, so I just kind of figured out a way to make it work, and my teammates helped me out a lot with that. Right beside them. Right on that corner. Yeah.
It's fun. You guys tag.
How was last night?
It was fun. We didn't get too rowdy, but still had quite a bit of fun.
It was lit. We had a fire.
We tried to get beaver tails. We took a walk all the way down to the end, but they're closed. It was a bad time.
No love.
That was just
No love
It
for the
was
Misfits.
extremely disappointing.
My body hurts.
So yell at
My feet hurt.
Yell at them like you yelled at
My
me.
neck, my back,
Show your true colors.
because she's old.
My neck, my back.
everything. I'm tired.
I'm a little bit sore. I feel my age catching up to me.
Oh my God.
It'll be a long day, but we'll be okay. We'll get a little warm up in today. The sun's going to be a little bit rough, but we'll be all right.
Our days come to an end as far as volleyball goes.
We took a turn to the south.
Yeah.
A bad
A
turn.
couple hard losses, but it's okay. Still had fun.
Yeah, not the outcome we wanted, but it was still a good weekend.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it just doesn't go your way. It's all good though. Yeah, just focus up. Next year will be all right.
So today, volleyball-wise, was a little bit rough. I don't know if it was us staying out a little bit later last night or the sun or whatever it was. We didn't really gel as well as I thought that we would. We kind of, I don't know, laid back a little bit, and I think we took teams a little bit lightly, and the result wasn't there. So that's all right. We're back now, and we were celebrating the other Windsor teams that did well, and we're going to celebrate with them tonight and just kind of focus on next year. I don't know if it was our rotation. We were trying a couple different rotations, people in different positions, and I don't think we really found one that worked for us. We had some games where we killed it, and people were watching, and we looked like the best team there. And I still do think skill-wise we were the best team there, but we just couldn't get the result we wanted, and that's okay. We'll be back next year.
This program has been brought to you by the town of Wasaga Beach.
The beach is just the beginning. For more information, visit wasagabeach.com.